about 10%, and graduated. And last time I saw him, he was a regional manager for Enterprise Rent-A-Car. You know, this is a brother that's supposed to be too dumb to go to college.
That you said it right there, and that's the problem. I'm telling you. When I went to school, it's probably this very day. You go to some of these educated African American class, not class. The educated class, they're so arrogant, and they beat the brothers down. The high school teachers, some of them, they beat the brothers down. And the brothers say, forget about it. But I think if we had more people like you, who would say, I know your ACT score is 10. You can do this. Now, if I went to school, you know what?
Right.
If I could take, I went to Kennedy King or something because I wanted to be in TV and radios, you know, still in television, so to speak. But I only want to take one class. Or two. Can I take like one class? Do I have to take all them classes I can't stand, like chemistry and stuff?
Well, to some extent, yeah. You have to.
Eventually, you got to do that.
Right. Eventually, basically, when you go to college, college curriculum is broken down into 4 primary areas. You have what are called general education classes that everybody has to take. Those are your basic classes in English, math, science, etc. That's true no matter what college you go to. 2-year college, 4-year college, it's all the same. You have basic graduation requirements. Everybody has to take English 101. Everybody has to pass the U.S. Constitution test. Everybody has to pass a basic math competency exam, etc., etc. And then you have what is called a major and what is called a minor. Or you can do what is called a double major, which I try to encourage people to do. Most people don't realize they have the option to do a double major. No matter what you're going to major in, you have to have a total of 120 credit hours to graduate with a bachelor's degree at any college in the United States. You got to have a minimum of 120 credit hours. And if you set your schedule up right, you can actually do 2 majors within that 120 credit hours. And so I try to encourage students. In other words, why should you go to school and get 120 hours and end up with 1 degree when you could go to school, take the same number of classes, pay the same amount of money, but come out with 2 degrees instead of 1? It is simply a matter of how you set your schedule up. You need to talk to your academic advisor, and they can assist you in that process so that most students can easily do a double major within 120 hours. So that way, because you can't do anything in the work world with a minor. You can minor in this or minor in that. They may be fine for your own personal growth and benefits.
You can't get a job with a minor.
Right, you can't get a job with a minor.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So why take all these classes? Why take a major and a minor and a bunch of electives to get the 120 hours? You could take 2 majors to get the 120 hours and therefore be a lot more marketable. If you put yourself, what I always tell students is put the shoe on the other foot for a second. Let's say you are the employer. All right, you've got your own business started, and you're hiring people to work in your business, and you're down to the last 2 finalists, and one of them has 1 degree and one of them has 2 degrees. Which one are you more likely to hire? Probably the one with 2 degrees because he has more to offer your business. And so by having 2 degrees, it makes you a lot more marketable. In addition to the fact that it serves as a layer of protection against what I call employer buttholes. What I refer to as an employer butthole. My brother, for example, had a job. This is going back 30-something years where he used to work at United Parcel Service. Then he got him a part-time job working at this. Well, he got a full-time job working at the insurance company. But he actually made more money at United Parcel part-time than he made full-time at the insurance company. So he went out and bought him this little 2-seater sports car, TR7, something like that. And as soon as he got that sports car, his boss at the insurance company started giving him holy hell. Because she felt now he got to pay for this car, so he got to put up with whatever she felt like dishing out. But because he had another job, he eventually told her to kiss his butt and, went on ahead and did what he needed to do. Well, when you have 2 degrees, you have that kind of option, whereas when you only have 1 degree, oftentimes you get locked in. And if you have 1 degree in certain fields, well, they spread the word on you. So that, if you say you're in the field of social work or something like that, and you get whiteballed at one particular location where they can put the word out to other people in the field to not hire you. But when you have another degree in a different area, that gives you other options. So again, having the more options you have, the higher the quality of life you can live.